I needed a platform for myself to say what I had to say, especially in this year, 2024, election year, genocide year.
Sure.
I needed a regular platform. So now I have Zeteo, which I built. I get to say my piece. I get to have a weekly show here. I get to do a podcast, etc., etc.
I'm here in Washington, D.C., in the very fancy studio of my friend, the well-known ghazal singer, Mehdi Hasan.
Always.
Always.
I passed away a few years ago.
Yes, you did. We're both mainstream guys. Like, that's what I've done for 30 years, and that's what you've done for a good number of years. Maybe not that many.
24.
24 years. Close. But why can't a Mehdi Hasan be on a mainstream US platform?
That's a big question. My journalism on Israel speaks for itself. To be fair, I was very critical of Israel before October 7th. I was critical of Israel after October the 7th. And as I say, I'm actually feeling good about not being at corporate media in a year like this, because I do. And I think the reaction to Zeteo, the number of subscribers we've had, both in the US, the UK, in India, we have a good chunk of subscribers. I think that is a reaction from people who are saying, you know what, we're fed up with the corporate media. We want some independent journalism.
So when you quit, and there are all these people who are coming out and saying that's outrageous, especially people on the left, liberals, progressives, the right was saying it wasn't because of Israel. It wasn't because you were a difficult customer. It was because of ratings.
That was bullshit. A lot of the people in the media, I always say this, they're not ideologues. They're just people who want to get ahead. And they want to keep their head down. You know this from working in Indian media as well. There are some people who just don't want any trouble.
Are you worried that if Trump comes to power, he's going to come after the media?
The Trump people have openly called me out by name and threatened me.
Yeah.
One guy who wants to be Trump's Attorney General, Mike Davis, tweeted that once I'm Attorney General, the first thing I will do is send Mehdi Hasan to Guantanamo Bay. Like, this is the stuff they say openly.
This is a tweet?
Tweet, open.
How you tackle the question of Hamas. Because I feel that what tends to happen is that Hamas gets demonized by the right, or just generally by the mainstream Western media, and they kind of get invisibilized by the left.
I've never denied Hamas war crimes. I've been very consistent in saying what happened on October 7th involved war crimes by Hamas, hostage taking, the war crime, taking children hostage is always unjustifiable, killing civilians. There's a genocide going on, right? Just in the priorities of journalism. I can have a great discussion on this show about Hamas, the future of Hamas, the leadership of Hamas, terrorists, not terrorists, great. But at the same time, there's a cost to that in terms of time and resources, where northern Gaza right now is being starved to death. The classic Israeli talking about, where is the Palestinian Mandela?
Yes.
Where is the Palestinian Gandhi? And I wrote about this 12, 13 years ago.
Right.
There have been plenty of Palestinian Gandhis and Mandelas. They were killed by Israel.